Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup as well as a weapon guide for the Spitfire submachine gun here in Black Ops 4 after update 1.21. So that's the thing guys, for today's video I decided to go ahead and do something a little bit different, being that, first of all, for today's video I am going to be doing a classic weapon guide, and of course I am going to be covering the Spitfire submachine gun specifically designed for the brand new Nuketown 24/7 playlist, which if you guys didn't already know, a little bit earlier today, the time me making this video, double XP as well as the Nuketown 24/7 playlist went live. So one thing that is really awesome, and that's before I went ahead and recorded today's video, I played a couple warm-up games using the Spitfire class setup. I was doing quite well using the Spitfire in the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, and in one game I did end up getting 3 Merciless medals. So after that game I decided that I really wanted to get a nuclear with this class setup. So of course going for nuclears is something that I really don't do too often. However, today was just one of those days that I really wanted to get a nuclear, so I joined up into a game of standard domination on Nuketown. I joined up right from the beginning, so that means I had plenty of time. My teammates were doing quite well, and we took over map control right from the beginning. So with that in mind, I played it smart, I picked my engagements, and I did end up getting the nuclear. So that's of course the gameplay that you are going to be watching on your screen right now, and overall in my opinion, I think that is a pretty decent nuclear. I didn't get all my kills using the Spitfire, however, I did get a vast majority of the kills with the Spitfire, only getting a couple with the Vendetta as well as the Maddox, as well as of course the Scythe, which is an absolute insane specialist weapon in this game, and if you haven't already tried it, make sure you go ahead and do so. So of course what I am going to be doing in this video is a best class setup for the Spitfire. Then once I end off the commentary portion of this video, I am going to be letting you guys enjoy some raw gameplay of the nuclear here in Black Ops 4. So yeah, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 4 content. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's actually dive right into the commentary. Alright guys, so of course the first thing that I am going to be talking about in this video, and that's going to be discussing the Spitfire. Now that's the thing, the Spitfire is a very powerful, consistent, as well as overall awesome submachine gun in Black Ops 4. The damage on the weapon isn't really that great, however the main attribute of the Spitfire, and that is its fire rate. Interestingly enough, the Spitfire has the fastest fire rate out of any weapon in Black Ops 4. In my own opinion, the iron sights are quite clear, as well as the time to kill on this particular weapon is extremely fast if you stick to those close range engagements. And one thing that is really interesting, and that's the operator mod for the Spitfire, is called Wildfire, and what it does is it bumps up the rate of fire even more so on the Spitfire by over 200 rounds per minute, which is absolutely insane. So because of all those attributes, it makes the Spitfire one of the best submachine guns in Black Ops 4, and it also makes the Spitfire one of the best close range weapons in the game. And there were times where I've been using the Spitfire and I was able to take out opponents using shotguns at point blank range engagements, which is absolutely insane. And if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on the Spitfire. So yeah guys, now I am going to be moving over to the creator class portion of this video, and of course guys, as you can see, the creator class is going to be on your screen right now. So starting off, I am going to be using the standard variation of the Spitfire submachine gun. However, if you guys do have the Mark II variation of the Spitfire, feel free to go ahead and use it. As well as if you guys are wondering, I am going to be using the brand new weaponized 115 reactive camo. For our first attachment, we are going to be using extended mags, and as of course as mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, the Spitfire has the fastest rate of fire out of any weapon in Black Ops 4, so that's how come we are going to be using extended mags. So that means you can take out multiple opponents without having to reload, which is extremely useful, as well as extended mags is also going to allow us to spray a little bit more when we are going to be using this weapon. So that's extremely useful, and that's how come of course we are going to be using extended mags. Our second attachment is going to be fast mags, which is going to allow us to reload a lot quicker, which is extremely useful. So if you couple in extended mags as well as fast mags, you really don't have to worry about running out of ammunition, which is extremely crucial if you are going to be using the Spitfire, because the main drawback to fast firing submachine guns like the Spitfire is you tend to run out of ammunition extremely quickly. So if you put on extended mags as well as fast mags, you're really going to be negating the main downside of using a weapon like the Spitfire. Moving over to our third attachment, we are going to be using stock, which is of course going to allow us to sidestep as well as maneuver a little bit easier when we are going to be using this weapon. Whenever I use the Spitfire, I like to play very aggressively, so if you put on stock, it's really going to be helping out that way, because stock allows you to sidestep, strafe, as well as maneuver a lot easier in Black Ops 4, which is extremely crucial on a weapon like the Spitfire. So if you put on stock, it's going to allow you to play a lot more aggressive, a lot easier when we are going to be using this class setup. Our piece of gear is of course going to be stim shot, and then moving over to our first perk, we are going to be using scavenger, which is extremely useful because it means we don't have to worry about running out of ammunition. Then for our second as well as final perk, we are going to be using dead silence. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for the creative class portion of this video. Now before I end off this commentary, I'm going to be talking about a couple of things that you want to know about this class setup before you go ahead and use it. Now as mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, the Spitfire excels at close range. However, from my own experience, if you're able to control your recoil as well as if you tap fire the weapon, you can take out enemies surprisingly well at medium range, which is quite interesting for a weapon like the Spitfire. As well as make sure to aim for the head, because if you're able to get a headshot, you can drop opponents extremely quickly. So overall, if you play aggressively and stick to those close to medium range engagements, as well as if you aim for the head, you're going to be doing phenomenally using this class setup on the Nuketown 24/7 playlist. Now that's the thing, of course this class setup was specifically designed around Nuketown 24/7. However, from my own experience, this class setup is quite versatile and you can use it on any mode or any map in Black Ops 4. So yeah guys, that's where I'm going to be ending off the commentary portion of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah, that's of course going to be it for this commentary, and enjoy the gameplay.
Drone Squadron MTC expired. CUAV available.
In position. UAV MTL 50% check. CUAV mission timeline 50% check. So clear.
Losing Bravo. Drone Squadron on station.
Weapons on.
Operation. Attacker, establish UAV in the overhead. Drone Squad mission timeline.
Nomad down. UAV established overhead.
CUAV standing by.
MTL 50% check. In position. ECM deployed.
Deploy UAV online 3. Drone Squad awaiting orders.
CUAV at 50% power.